I thought it's time to share with Unity and tell you guys how Unity works. This is like the first time I ever showed you guys this on my channel. So if you guys wondering what is this app you're on? This is Unity. Unity is used to do a bunch of coding and other things in order to, you know, create your own video game. I'm going to show you how it works. So this is File, and when you go to File, you go ahead and pick on whatever you want to do. And this is Edit. This is where you go ahead and edit all of the materials. This is Assets. And I don't know what Assets does pretty much, but this is Game Object. Game Object is where you get your materials. Let's say, for example, you go to 3D Object and you bring out Cube, and you see a cube right there. Why is it invisible? That is so weird. Let's see, can I? Oh, wait on. Nope, I can't really. I am so sorry about that. I can't. I don't know why it's like that. It's because it's. Oh wait, I think it's underground. Hold on. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, it does that to me. It literally just. It does that. So, if you have a problem like this, having a cube like that, you go to position. You turn the number from all of them to 0, 0, and 0. So that way you can see the cube placed somewhere else. Oh wait, that's where the cube is placed. Alright, let me bring it over here. At first it was invisible. I was like, what the heck? This. And this is a material. If you guys don't know what a material is, then a material is something that you use to color your game objects for you to use in order to put everything in place when you're creating your own game. So this is how you do it. You go to plus and you go to material and you erase that and rename it to whatever you want to name it. For example, if you're trying to give a road for something you got from the asset store, which is a place where you get assets which is things that you use for prototyping in this whole process. And you you use a material like this, and you want to call it a color road. Let's say like color of the road. I know it's pretty long, but you don't have to name it so long. You just name it color of road, or just say like road color for short. So once you do that, you change the color, you go to here, and you change it to whatever color you want. Once you're done by that, and you click on it with the right click, with the left click, and drag it to your object, and that's how you create the materials. And this is where you create the animation, where you, like the main editor of this whole process, create animations. It's not gonna work unless you press create and name it your own animation. Let's just say like cube movement. You call it cube movement. So that way, I want to do it to a different color. So I'm going to go ahead and let me go on to cube. I'm going to keep this. If you want to save movements at any given keyframe positions, you go to the recording button. You click here, and if you want to move it to any position you want, and you go to here, and you move it back and forward. And once you're done, you do this. And it's going to look like that it's not going back and forth. It looks like it's just teleporting from there to there and going to endless cycle. And in order for it to look like it's going back and forth, you keep moving until you go to, let's see, to right here. and you go to the keyframe and you press Control Z. Actually, no. I think no. Hold on a second. I need some time to process real quick. Let me see. Oh wait, I think I messed up. I think I messed up there. There we go. So there we go. Okay. I think the reason why I messed it up is because I didn't do it right. So I'm gonna go here and go Control C and move this here. And once you go there, you press Control V. And once they stop the recording, and once you press play, there we go. See, it's gonna look like it's going back and forth instead of it looking like that it's teleporting from one side to the other. So, in order for you to use this whole thing, you got to have some experience of going to a coding class in high school. So I'm gonna teach you guys where to find assets. So you go to the window, and you go to the asset store, and you go to search online, and that's when it goes to load to a different app. Don't get scared if it's not gonna get messed up. Nothing's gonna get messed up for you guys. So you go to search. So I'm gonna go ahead and say free horror, and this is where you're gonna find the assets. If you want things for free, you search in 3D assets, like whatever you want to look for free, and check and see if there's anything for free. But unless if you have money and can afford stuff like this, I would recommend you guys do it. I'm not saying, oh, you're poor. None of that stuff. Alright, so let's go to free horror ambience. So, we all know that this is for free. And once you find what you're looking for, you left click on add to assets, and you go accept, and you go open to Unity, open. There we go, and now you're going to download it. And yep, you're going to wait until it's finished downloading. And once you're done with that, you go to assets, or go to any other materials and things, or like scenes. If you download a scene or download a material of an asset that you want to download for free or to pay for, that you're looking for, that you need, or that you want to put into your game, then that's where you look. And if you can't look for a specific thing in Unity, like in assets, or the scenes, or packages, or materials, or models, or prefabs, the favorites, you can go to Window and go to the Package Manager. That's where you find all the packages, and search for anything that you can't look for on Unity once you finish purchasing that through the asset store. And if you want to search up stuff that's based on things like that, you go to Unity Registry and look for things that you need for certain specific items, and animations. And you go there and press download or import. So if you want to go to things based on the things you download, you go to my registry. And if you want to, go back to where you came from, you press on packages, and you registry, and you go to in project.
Did you check on the mac and cheese though?
So that's how you search for assets in Unity. So you're probably wondering, like, what's all this? This is abandoned buildings that I've downloaded from the asset store. I purchased it first, and then I downloaded them. So that's what I did in the Unity asset store. I don't know much about it, but I do know I am a professional. I am a professional at things like this. So And I want to tell you guys things that, and based on your Unity, you may have issues from here to there. For example, if you do something in your Unity like project that makes all the objects in the scene purple, that means that Unity cannot find the reference materials. That means that there's an error with your materials, and you have to fix it. And you have to figure out what the problem is in order to fix the problem and find out why Unity cannot find the reference materials. So on here, this is where you look into the stuff that you have as well. And this is the terrain.
The what?
So this is a terrain, and when once you go here, you can look up to anything you want to do. So this is the paint terrain. So what the paint terrain does is that it helps you create hills, like mountains, and other height changes. And if you want to change the fact of how it is or how lower it is, you go to raise or lower terrain for you to raise the terrain up and lower it down. If you think that the mountain that you're creating, for example, if you're creating a mountain for your game, and if it's like very high to the fact that it's all the way up to the sky, up there, and if you want it to be low because you have a feeling that it's too high, then you go to lower terrain. See, it goes to raise or lower terrain. If you press that, then you can click on whatever you want, like raise for you to raise it up if you think it's too small, or lower if you want it to be smaller. So if you create a mountain, you go Control Z in order to erase it. In case if you made a mistake when you're creating mountains like this, oh whoops, like this error, and you want to get rid of it, and you go to Control and Z, and you go to this. You go. Wait a second. Is there any mountain? Yeah, there is. And you go to this one, and you go to Control Z. Oh, there you go. Control Z. See? I'm getting rid of the mountains that are by mistaken. If you ever misplaced any type of hills / mountains on anywhere that you don't want it to be in, so that's when you remove it as well. So that is it for the video on Unity. I really hope you enjoyed part of the instructions on how Unity works. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you defeat that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so that way you won't miss any video in my channel. And don't forget, there are roleplays coming soon, but not very soon. But they're gonna be worked on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your Jihiko of Rights, and I'll see you in the next one.